Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Come on in.
Let's get to cooking. I got something in the kitchen. I got something good.
I'm LaTina Webb,
singer-songwriter obsessed with healthy cooking and eating.
Song background for some of your favorite artists. When I'm not on tour, I love to cook.
In my cozy little Laurel Canyon kitchen.
Each episode, I will be sharing with you healthy options for some familiar recipes. Together with friends, family, and the local community, we will be exploring some of my favorite LA finds and experiencing some new things as well. It's a little something for everyone, all wrapped up into one multicultural American pie. My hope is that you will enjoy some of what I share and try adding a little to your home cooking.
Let's get to cooking.
Today we are making lobster rolls, a fresh broccoli salad, and Brazil nut balls. This summer has been busy, flying across the country to some of my favorite cities. I love performing and connecting with fans. The reality is, when I finally get home here in Laurel Canyon, I'm exhausted. My brain and energy are pretty fried, so I rely on some healthy local home cooking to get me out of the fog and ready to be human again. I try to be thoughtful about what kind of food I put into my body and make sure I use nourishing ingredients that support my heart, my liver, my skin, my energy, and keep my weight down and keep my brain sharp. And when I'm home, I'm writing music, running my home with my husband Justin and dog Luke. I'm so excited to cook for my comedian friends, Finesse Mitchell and Mark Curry.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Finesse Mitchell, comedian, actor, author. You know me from Saturday Night Live, and Wendy Williams Show, Comedy Central.
First black man to say no to sushi.
But right now, I'm about to do one of my favorite things. I like to watch other people cook, because I can't cook. Your boy is a monster on defrosting stuff.
My name is Mark Curry, and how do you know me? Well, let's take a look.
Comedy Central presents Mark Curry.
What's my theme music?
Mark Curry.
I stole everything out your green room.
Oh,
everything.
gosh, please don't tell me
You
that.
got some good stuff. I stole everything. What I'm working on right now, I'm on tour with Cat Williams. What? The greatest tour out there. I've been around the world. I've eaten every type of food there is. But today, we're going to try something new.
Here we go. Let's get to cooking.
Today, we're going to make Brainy Brunch Bites. There's so much talk about brain health and the superfoods that enhance it. Mushrooms are really having their moment right now. For brunch today, we are going to be cooking with regular non-magic mushrooms. Fun fact, did you know there are 14,000 species of mushrooms? Well, today we are going to be working with one, and it's the pink oyster mushroom. There are 40 types of oyster mushrooms, but with this dish, we are going pink. Pink oyster mushrooms are quite meaty, and they're going to mimic the texture and the feel of lobster meat. Lion's mane is another great mushroom you can use for this dish if you can get your hands on it. Eating them or taking them in a supplement can help with focus and concentration, improve memory, and stimulate the mind to help reduce brain fog. These white furry mushrooms can also help with reducing feelings of depression. Coming home after touring definitely can leave me depleted, so I love this recipe. We're going to make yet another twist on a classic dish, lobster rolls. Let's get to cooking. Because lion's mane is nicknamed the poor man's lobster, many people naturally use lion's mane for this recipe. But after I tested and tasted, I actually found that pink oyster mushrooms are better. The texture is more like lobster meat and it tastes even better. If you're looking at me thinking, where am I going to find pink oyster or lion's mane mushrooms where you live? Well, you can grow them. I like these two companies, North Spore and Fungi Valley. I found my mushrooms at my local Hollywood farmers market. I modified this recipe to my personal taste and to give it a little let's get to cooking twist. Heat the plant-based butter in a hot pan. Add the wine and the pink oyster mushrooms that have been soaking in the wakame, kombu, and the nori. Cook till golden brown. About 20 to 25 minutes on low heat. I know, doesn't that shrink down so much? You're going to want to cool the mushrooms in the fridge. Contemplate on brain food, shall we?
Brain foods. See, when I grew up, we didn't have brain foods. We didn't have anything to stimulate the brain. My age group, if you think about it, we grew up on sugar. We had a bowl of sugar on the table.
I'm from Atlanta. Being from the A, we like all types of fattening foods. Anything with gravy. It was hard to go from that to coming out to LA. And so I started trying to hang out with friends who smelled like they had kitchens.
So many saturated fats went through me. We had government cheese went through me. We had mushrooms growing up in the backyard in the ghetto. I ain't eating that. That's some new shit. I would never eat mushrooms.
Here's what you'll need to make lobster rolls. So we're going to chop a half a tablespoon of the green onion, 1/2 tablespoon of celery, and a 1/2 tablespoon of chives. After you chop all your vegetables, you want to combine, but first you just need a teaspoon of lemon juice. So your lemon juice, your plant-based mayo, your celery, and your green onion. And of course, last but not least, your chilled cooked pink oyster mushrooms. Combine all your ingredients in a bowl and mix well. And don't forget your lemon juice. Use your plant-based mayo and spread it on your buns. Now that we've toasted our buns, we are ready to assemble our lobster roll. Looks so delicious. I can't wait to share with my friends. It's fresh Fresno chilies and the fresh chives. What a great accompaniment to this classic lobster roll. Next, we're going to make broccoli salad. Broccoli is good for memory. Eating it can help improve brain power and keeps the mind sharp. The best foods for brain health are protein-rich legumes, beans, nuts, high omega-3 fatty fish, and green leafy vegetables. I'm learning about these foods as well. Just like we cultivate our gardens for an abundant harvest, we can cultivate our diet to bring in a harvest of mental clarity and brain vitality. All of this brain fuel makes way for each of us to be at peak performance. Let's make a broccoli salad. Here's what you'll need. Broccoli, red cabbage, carrot, raisins, toasted Brazil nuts, and for the dressing, honey, garlic powder, apple cider vinegar, olive oil, Dijon mustard, and salt and pepper. For those of you who like onion, I added red onion to the broccoli salad.
Stand-up comedy is a monster. You just had a killer set, you're hungry. But damn, it's 1:30 in the morning. It's Cheetos.
I eat trail mix like a rabbit. A lot of times in these adverse situations of being a comedian, I can't eat healthy.
Nuts carry a lot of brain power. Today, we're going to have some tasty fun with the Brazil nut. The Brazil nut is an antioxidant which helps to boost your brain health and boost those healthy brain cells. It also has selenium, in which it is amazing for improving memory, especially good for our aging brains, and helps to lower anxiety, depression, and exhaustion. Now, we're going to make Brazil nut energy balls. These cute little snacks are just the right amount of nutrients and energy, and I'm still getting plenty of protein and good fat in my diet. We have a 1/2 cup of Brazil nuts. We have 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. We have 1 teaspoon of cacao nibs, 2 teaspoons of cacao powder. We have 1 teaspoon of honey. We have a pinch of salt, dried flaky coconut, and then we have some dried blueberries. I remember being really young and being familiar with a few different types of cultures of food. Traditional soul food in my upbringing was a given, but I also remember eating dishes like sauerkraut and sausage at my grandmother's, and we made Chinese food a lot growing up with my mom. I lived with my grandparents one summer, and we lived across the street from a library. I went often, and I would check out books, cookbooks especially. I was so inspired, I cooked for them for about a month straight. These combined experiences really opened my eyes to another way of being creative, besides using my voice, which I was discovering at the time as well in church. Some of my favorite memories are in the kitchen with my grandmother, my mom, and my sister, and my aunts, sharing the duties of cooking a meal for our family together. Now, I carry that on with my daughter, as well as my husband, and anyone who wants to learn with me in the kitchen. I feel so lucky that even before I was traveling the world on tour, I was exposed to thinking about foods outside my own culture. Keep the ball on the small side so you can form the perfect ball. It opened my mind, my eyes, and my palate to new things, which encouraged me to be the kind of person who says yes more than no. Let's get to eating.
Okay.
This is what I have for you today. Lobster mushroom roll.
Wow.
Yep. And it's vegan. And I also have a broccoli salad that I made.
Nice.
Wow.
Bon appetit.
Did you say
gentlemen.
vegan?
Yes, sir. This is a vegan twist on a classic lobster roll. Thank you so much for coming to eat Brainy Brunch Bites, and let's dig in.
No corn dogs today? I'm on my way.
Exactly.
I got an 8 and a 5-year-old. I eat corn dogs 4 days a week.
Well, no corn dogs today. This is a fresh watermelon jicama salad. It has jalapenos, it has some coconut sugar, which is a little bit better for diabetics. Usually takes the flavor of whatever you use it with, so it doesn't really have a flavor. It's just kind of crunchy.
I taste crunch.
This you can find on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
I already made the recipe for you.
Vegan makeup.
Don't zoom it over here, because
Yeah.
I'm eating for real.
Yeah. So
Sounds
appetizing
so
all
incredible.
together.
With a little faucet water.
You know it's not faucet
We know
water.
it's faucet water. Be tripping.
We asked for Tang, and she didn't have it. Then we asked for red Kool-Aid. How you not going to have Tang or red Kool-Aid? Didn't she know who she was inviting over?
I really don't like mushrooms,
Yes.
but this is awesome.
Something special,
It was
right?
definitely something different. I didn't know what to taste. I said, what is this going to taste like? And
I thank you
congratulations.
for trying
Yes.
something new.
I never had mushroom lobster on a hot dog, eating jicama and watermelon and broccoli. I'm scared.
I'm almost.
It's almost done.
I really thought I was going to be eating lobster, and I should have known you was going to switch something out. If you didn't tell me this was a mushroom, I would have thought it was lobster.
Yes.
You could have fooled me.
You're touring, I'm touring on the road a lot. So now that we know about the fruits and vegetables that are actually really, really super good for us, go on the road and maybe seek it out.
I'm the guy going into those gift shops at the airport and going over to the peanut wall and buying the cashews and the energy trail mix and
That's
the
what I do, trail
salt
mix.
and sweet trail mix.
Don't you wish they sold Brazil nuts at the airport?
Can I have Brazil nuts, please, and a glass of wine?
Exactly.
Put the camera over here. They do not have Brazil nuts on Spirit.
No.
So I don't know why Mark over there lying to y'all. Ain't no damn Brazil nuts
They
on
give me
Spirit,
Brazil
y'all.
nuts.
You ready for dessert, right?
Look, this is dessert right here. The plants, a la mode.
So today's dessert is Brazil nut balls packed with a bunch of superfoods. Sometimes I just have some of these before I go on stage and I have a lot of energy. But now that we learned a couple things
Did
now.
you say beer nuts or Brazil nuts?
Brazil.
Oh, I thought you said beer nuts.
Mark's ball looks like it got a BBL.
It does.
He got a little BBL implant.
There's cornflakes in here?
No cornflakes. Coconut flakes, which is basically
okay.
shredded coconut.
Oh, cornflakes.
No.
It tastes really good.
No cornflakes, but they has cacao nibs, blueberries,
My favorite ingredient of all time.
which is what?
Free.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you're right.
I am so happy to cook for you guys. I'll be happy to cook for you anytime.
right,
Cheers, everybody.
Awesome.
Thank
Yes.
you for coming.
Thank you.
This has been so fun.
Yes.
Thank you for joining me with my friends Finesse and Mark for brunch. Next time on Let's Get to Cookin', savory soups, my fave. Let's get to eating. You can make these too, you know, on my YouTube channel, Let's Get to Cookin', and I have a website, letsgettocookin.la. That's a wrap. Episode 3! Okay, how do we...